Hello everyone, we're the Professionalists. I'm Solon, and Mikey's here driving, and we are proud to take an in-depth look tonight at The Binding of Isaac.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door, and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
What is this?
The Binding of Isaac. Alright, let's start this up.
Okay.
So, we didn't talk through that intro, mostly because it's way more entertaining than anything we could have said. We didn't talk much. But also because it contains essentially the entire plot to this game, which isn't held up by much else. So it's very important, especially with what we're going to be talking about with this game. Anyways, we're the Professionalists. I'm Solon. Mikey's here. He is driving, and I am his wingman.
I hurt myself.
And you also just wasted your only bomb.
And I hurt myself.
What we do is we put together very long-form critiques about a single game. We try to focus on it and take down its just all the important things about it, based on close playing of the game. Very similar to like a close reading to a book that you would do in comparative literature or something like that. Although this is still a trait that we're kind of honing doing this. And on top of that, we're also doing a paired playing, which involves two of us, or always two people, one person who watches and comments on what's going on around it, and another person that plays it. That way there's nothing that is missed.
Monstro!
Anyway, you can see what's going on here is,
Yeah.
good God.
It's so monstrous. What is this thing?
You have, you're Isaac. This is the Binding of Isaac. And you are fighting the depths of your basement, which seems to also constitute hell, with your tears.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you only get 3 hearts, and when you die, it is permanent death. Which means that you have to restart the whole game, essentially. Which is important to the...
Oh no! I'm gonna have a heart. Damn it.
Which is important to the replayability of the game because of what you're going to be seeing over the course of this game. Anyways, information about this game. This is The Binding of Isaac. It was designed by Edmund McMillen and Florian Himsl. who are the same people who did Super Meat Boy and the Meat Boy series,
If you can't
which
tell.
is what this really, really looks like.
Look at a belt.
Um,
Speed up, nice. I'm not naked.
and you're also wearing a belt.
Yep.
You're so sad looking. Oh my gosh.
My mother just tried to kill me. Why wouldn't I be sad?
This was released on Steam September 28th, 2011, so at the time of this recording, it's pretty recent, as it came out last year. As you can see, if you're really into games from a ways back, that this is definitely like The Legend of Zelda, where it takes all of the interface and the a lot of the visual cues from how these dungeons are laid out and how this all looks at especially the top half of the screen is taken directly from the original Legend of Zelda.
It's Bomberman. Oh,
This is
told you.
obviously Wrath, one of the 7 sins. There's a ton of just biblical,
Muse Anarchist Cookbook.
a ton of biblical allusions
God.
and other kind of religious-based stuff.
Mr. Boom.
You're collecting all of these different power-ups as you go along.
What does Mr. Boom do?
And as you get deeper in the dungeon, you gain more stuff, but also all the enemies gain more stuff.
Just a bigger bomb? That's boring. The Anarchist Cookbook. Much better.
Bombs versus cookbooks, is that what you're
Well,
saying?
the cookbook dropped like 5 bombs. I prefer that to 1 bomb.
Quantity over quality?
Quantity.
Okay.
Man, killed Wrath for me. Alright, now I'm jumping down another hole.
I'm amazed that you survived all that.
That's
That
my.
was
Oh,
very-
I'm giving her a flap. Aww. Oh wow.
So between all the levels, we get these comic asides.
That was some comic.
Another game this is very similar to is Crash TV, which is another NES game, just like Legend of Zelda, where you do go into dungeons just like these, where there's a bunch of enemies in a room, you have to kill them all to get to the next room, and you get power-ups as you go along, in a very similar fashion. So this is, the gameplay part of this is very inspired
Where's all this poop coming
by
from?
other games. I don't know, it's a basement. Basements are
Yeah.
poopy, I guess.
This is very true. Alright,
It's a
continue.
logical observation based on how basements are. I don't know. Commentary on basements. Maybe we should do a Hoarders episode on this.
Important poop.
And flies and
Important poop
weird
and flies.
gastrointestinal monsters and
See that?
jumping. Yeah, it's a pretty macabre game. This is all sorts of gross. I mean, you can definitely see that it takes a lot of the assets from Meat Boy, especially in some of the graphics, but a lot of the sounds as well.
Oh God! What in the name of...
What Vince noticed when he was playing this, our editor, is that he said that the sound was the same when you're picking up keys, when you're going to pick up a key, and it sounds exactly like in Super Meat Boy. The music itself, however, which is pretty fantastic, and you just put down an extra buck and you get the whole soundtrack that comes with the game on Steam, where it's $5 on Steam, 6 with the soundtrack, and it's fantastic during all the boss fights and stuff. It's very well done,
Wow,
very
this thing's
cool.
gonna kill me. Nope.
Well, they give you a heart out of pity mostly.
Pity heart.
Take your pity hearts in stride.
It's the only kind of hearts I enjoy. Key.
I think that's all the information about the game.
I can't...
Firstly, I mean, holy crap, that beginning.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on in just a very short amount of time.
Yo.
One of the things, it seems someone came up to me and was like, this is not cool. Which is something I really thought about. I mean, they were coming from a very a Christian background where it's like, this is really mean.
Nope. Wrong button. Shit.
No, that was the right button. Yeah, that was the exact right button.
I like that button.
Fortunately, it takes time to recharge.
Fortunately, I don't know.
Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Aw, did he die a little bit? What happened to
He makes different faces. Maybe he's not really dead.
Oh no, he's dead.
Are you sure?
He's pretty... Oh, I guess it just does randomize. Maybe he's... Okay, maybe now he's dead? Nah, okay, I'm done with you.
It's a random face.
I'm too busy
But
crying.
they're all very strange. So what else can we?
What are they?
Before I get into the religious stuff, because that's some very deep stuff. What else can I say about this game? What it's called, the idea is called roguelike, in that one of the original games for one of the original adventure games is called Rogue, in that it has
Triple shot?
Wow,
Yes! That's beautiful.
that is cool. And how do you look now? You have this.
I've got a third eye right in the center of my head, so
Kind of makes sense.
doesn't make me any cooler, it just means I can cry 50% more.
But Rogue is a game where it's a kind of a text adventure game that has a lot of the similar qualities to this, where it's randomly generated dungeons, and you die. When you die, you have to start back at the very beginning of all the randomly generated stuff, and it's become very popular in the indie scene,
Come here, Pride.
where we now have the power for people to be able to.
Oh, Jesus. Pride?
Wow, Pride
Pride's kind of a
really
dick.
loves.
You really like to smile. What?
Ooh. So you died.
Dear diary, today I died. I was killed by this thing in some basement. I leave all that I
Ugly.
own to my cat Guppy. Cool stuff. Goodbye, cruel world.
So is the guppy a cat, or is it a cat that is a guppy, or is it a cat guppy?
I think it's cat Guppy.
That sounds like the best idea.
Cat Guppies
So-
seem like the least sinful of pets.
You died, and now you're back at the very beginning.
I am.
You don't have anything.
I have 4 monies.
Oh,
And,
okay.
oh, and a bomb, but I guess I kind of always get those. Wow!
Start with 1, so that's nice.
What's that? Dark one. I don't like it. I'm gonna kill it. Ah.
Oh, it gives you something.
Oh, but it runs away from me. Ah, because I'm not hurt yet. Oh, no, I am.
Ends justify the means.
Get that out of the way.
What else do I got? It's played roguelike games, or the randomly generated games, just like this one.
Ooh, I get a thing.
It's become very popular lately. Ooh, another power-up.
Oh no, not this one. It's the wiggle worm.
Oh, check out your eyes.
Oh god, in my mouth.
I don't know what the mouth has to do with that, but...
Oh, I'm making the tss noise.
Oh!
And apparently now my tears are wavy, so it's even harder to aim at things.
I don't know, they look kind of cool. They kind of go more around...
Wow.
They kind of cover more ground
I guess that's
in a width sort of way.
that is true, I guess. Open door.
We got this crazy visual style where it's all of this like kind of satanic imagery and stuff where he is where he's kind of playing out this heathen, which is strange and bizarre, and over time he becomes more of like this corrupted, sinful creature that he is, which definitely talk about later, because I feel like the power-ups are very important with this.
You again as Pride.
Definitely get the 7 sins over and over. It seems like almost every level you fight you fight one of the 7 deadly sins, and it's kind of based on yourself, and you're also missing.
Well, yeah, I can't. Come on. There we go. Oh, I got a
Ooh, a tarot card. There's also tarot cards, and so we get all of these Christian metaphors and things that are pretty prevalent in a lot of religious institutions and stuff, especially Christianity, especially at the beginning, where you see the mom is watching Christian televangelist shows.
And then the Lord speaks to her, I know.
Yeah, and you get this like really heavy commentary,
The Duke of Flies.
which is a big thing, where it's like, wow, they're taking this very seriously.
Judgment.
Oh,
What did you do?
you have to give him coins, I guess? That's really not helpful in this room right
I
now.
don't have any other coins. Sorry, bro. I feel like, now I feel like if I don't help him, I'm gonna get judged badly. That's not a good thing.
Maybe, but you also don't have any coins.
Yeah.
You're just as poor as he is. Well, actually, he has one more coin than you, so
Yep.
maybe you should beg him for money.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Well, just reciprocate the love equally.
Come on, Lord of Flies.
Aha! So my friend comes and says that this is very weird, and I don't know what to do about this. This seems kind of a little spiteful towards me, and so I kind of want to explain what this biblical illusion means and how this kind of relates to the game as a whole, because
they're pooping at me.
On the surface, you're covered in poop.
They're pooping at me and a belt.
On the surface, it does look like this is really kind of blasphemous, kind of really saying really mean things, and something that you don't want to, you know, that seems really evil. Which I think was not really the point when they were making this game. They wanted it to be dark and in your face.
The Hangman.
And they had this obviously really brilliant idea.
Oh boy, Envy.
Here's Envy. What does Envy do?
He goes around with that weird, smug little face.
Oh.
I don't want to see what he does, but maybe we can see.
I don't think he really.
He's envious because he.
Whoa! There we go. Yep. You're gonna see a lot more of him.
I don't like it.
That
I don't like it.
Makes sense. You probably should like
Nope.
focus on one. Or...
That wouldn't be fun.
Oh.
Also, Hangman. Two can play at this game.
Wow. What an interesting tarot card.
Oh, fuck. Should there be some kind of metaphor here about cutting the head off the snake to kill the... I don't know, some kind of government thing? I don't know. I remember a quote that's something about cutting the head off a snake to...
I think that'll come later.
Yeah.
There's more snakes than skin.
Well, I am a snake. I just got my head lobbed off of my body.
Oh, I guess that makes sense based on the items you have. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So you just cut off the head of the snake and the rest falls away? No! I'm gonna just blast you now as a headless snake.
Now I am a government head, and I have no body to hold me back.
Oh
Boy, troll me.
Pills here.
Take the pills. Bad gas.
There it goes. You never really know what a pill's gonna do.
No. Oh, the head.
Unless you get the same pill again.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Well, no, because even that...
Gish! Which is another game that these guys made. One of their earliest games.
It's not... What?
That also looks... That character looks like Gish.
It's Gish.
It's another character that they created in a game they made in 2004. 2006? One of those two.
Ow!
About a blob that looks a lot like that.
So I just killed the protagonist in another story.
Well, two of them. I forgot you killed it twice or something. I don't know.
Kind of a dick. Ow.
So I'm gonna just shortly explain the story of the Binding of Isaac, because it's a good story and because I think it's worthwhile for people to understand this.
It sure is a story. Whoa, boy.
So the original story, the Binding of Isaac, is a story revolving around the Hebrew prophet Abraham, where God tests Abraham by telling him to sacrifice his son Isaac. This shows up in a lot of films and stuff. Year One had this as a subplot, even though not a great example because it's kind of a goofy movie, but it was there. So Abraham is told to sacrifice his son Isaac, just like in here.
I have a fuse in my head.
Well, you're just really lit up right now,
Continue.
I guess. Abraham travels to Mount Moriah with Isaac by misleading him into believing a sheep is the actual sacrifice. He then instead binds Isaac, which is not really explained very well, but he binds Isaac, thus the event being called the Binding of Isaac. Places him on the altar, assuming he's like unconscious or something, and then begins to follow through the sacrifice. When all of a sudden,
he's covered in poop.
Exactly like this game. You got it, Michael.
Yeah!
I'm really glad you've been paying attention.
I have.
When all of a sudden, an angel arrives to stop the sacrifice. It's just like, comes down, Deus Ex Machina, the whole thing. So this angel comes down with a message. Now I know you fear God, and that's kind of the end of the story. It's kind of a classic Old Testament kind of thing.
Very Old Testament.
where it's like, ha, in your face. I have taught you a lesson, sucker.
Yeah. I like.
Oh, snap!
I don't like this.
You
at
have
all.
friends that really want to hold you. Miss.
Well, right out of range.
So, you've got like this guy chasing you and that guy spitting at you. So you got like worst of both worlds.
Yep. Oh,
and now you have even more problems to deal with.
Jeez. Come here, though.
And you have a lot of a problem right now because he is not taking much damage.
He's not happy at all about what.
But it looks like you can just kind of keep doing this.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, stunned. You got him stun locked.
Bam. A radioactive spider has appeared in the basement.
Very well done.
Does that mean this part of the basement? I want to find.
I'm not sure.
Oh, range up. Mom's.
I think it means that it's generally unlocked to the basement. In that when you play it over and over, you get more. There's more stuff available, just based on how you've completed the basement in previous runs.
I can see that.
I think that's how that works. Did you not go somewhere? Or?
I'm looking for radioactive spider.
Oh, it's not on this floor. It's in the entire.
Okay.
It's not gonna show up anywhere.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, you're true.
Sorry, I know
That's okay.
that's definitely what everyone tries to look for. That's what I did.
However, I'm very glad now that my guy not only now has a belt, but a fuse out of his
lipstick.
head and lipstick, and he's back to
You
crime.
get a lot of mom's stuff like heels and underoos and all sorts of stuff.
It's a gift.
It's a wig.
Oh.
Dang it.
He was so happy to have it.
So this story of Isaac, the Binding of Isaac, is actually really pervasive in a lot of religious texts because it's Old Testament, because it's one of the first stories that you get from time, and it's been well preserved because of the lessons you learn from it. Depending on whatever lessons it is, it's different all over the place. But in the video game version, what McMillen's created here is a pretty big twist on the formula in a lot of important ways. And I know you're very busy right now with these like BMOS-like characters. Where they only pop up sometimes and hello.
God damn it.
Just wants to say hello.
God.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As am I. Ah, there it goes. Oh, it hit me. Oh, but I got a heart back. Yay.
So we get a couple twists. Obviously, there's the modernization of the
Jesus, the one with the eyes. Terrifying.
the televangelists and that Christian viewpoint of something that I can definitely relate to, as people in my family, my life have been big fans of these kinds of televangelist productions, consuming that the idea that it's just this mindless consumerism of the Christian ideologies and just the text from the church, where I know I've seen plenty of things like how Pokemon is the devil from productions like these.
Harry Potter is the devil!
Well, that's different because
I know,
it is
that's
okay.
Pills here. Popping pills. I found pills and ate them.
Oh gosh,
Oh no!
I don't know what that did. It just
The pills just made me. This is what happens when you take pills. Apparently.
shouldn't have eaten those pills. Yeah, the pills can do anything.
Yep, and
They don't necessarily do good things.
This one was not a thing that I should have done. Should not have eaten.
It looks like you have faster tears though.
Maybe?
Oh wait, no, pills only last for one room.
No, I'm still ugly.
Okay, maybe you're just ugly.
Ooh, pills here. Pop these in soup. Pop pills. Health down. Oh,
That sucks.
that's just balls.
Wow, you just got shafted.
Yep.
So maybe we shouldn't pop pills.
I don't know. I feel like I gotta figure out how they work.
I guess you kind of always have to pop pills because
You never know what they're
Yeah.
gonna do.
Unless they say health. Well, now you know the health down one.
Yep.
So you'll never have to, you know, eat that again. So kind of with how this works, I would actually argue, based on the context of this, how the story is told,
Nice, damn it.
that it actually has an opposite effect. So you should... Wait, how many keys do you have? Go up.
No, I can't get to it though.
I'm going to show you some. Go to the rock on the left and bomb it. It's a little dirt clod. And check this out.
What?
Also, you managed to open up a secret room.
What?
A Zelda cliche is that you bomb walls and secret rooms show up.
Don't tell anyone.
Bingo.
That's hilarious. Neither of those.
Boom! I just blew your mind.
Wait. Over here?
That's a bingo. Also, it's Wrath. Hey, dude. Also, it's Bomberman.
Oh, yep. Oh boy. Come on, Rapper Man. Ah.
You sure showed him.
Ow. Oh boy.
Wow. Just scary. Come on, man. This guy's a chump. You got this.
Whoop.
Try to be inspirational.
Come on, and die. And die.
So why this isn't against Christianity is the other part of the game is that when you're seeing that intro, it's Isaac himself is writing it, which kind of twists the perspective of how this is written. And there's a lot that has to go with the idea of these multiple realities, where you have the black and white scrawlings of this little kid who is obviously in his room doing it. He could be punished. He could be in there just doing this for fun. Either way, this is a reality that he's created.
Do I want to buy that middle thing?
Oh, yes you do.
Okay.
If you can, just do it.
What do I buy?
What else are you going to spend your money on?
Book of Shadows. Ooh, I want to know what it does. Oh, actually, I want to like that.
Ooh, can put little fires out with your tears.
Always attack things. Then I drop stuff. Ow, don't like it. Ah.
Wow, those are horrifying.
Yeah. Oh
These are just scary creatures. Maybe they're part of your subconscious. Maybe they just represent, you know, parts about you or something.
no! This game in its entirety is part of my subconscious. And then I hope I never have to consciously think about this again.
So we have the reality of
Book of Shadows.
of Isaac drawing
Ooh.
these things,
Deep.
but we don't really get much about it except for the scene of him putting. Hey, it's a shield. There you go.
Then
The
also,
scene of him putting stuff on the walls.
It also apparently makes my head bigger.
Because you read it.
I don't want to know what that yellow stuff does.
Probably not helpful to you. Keep moving. What else do we got?
Oh god, I knocked one of his eyes out. Oh god, is that?
Could become a problem.
And I can't kill it. I guess that's why they call him Peep Show. Oh, and let me guess, he's peeing every...
Peep. Yeah.
Oh.
Also, you've stepped in his pee.
Oh. Oh, well, there's another time I've died. I was killed by that.
Sludge or brains or.
I think it's probably... I don't know.
Replay! Hooray!
And again, here we go. As you can see, it randomizes each
This is a
time.
totally different room than the last 2 times we went into these rooms.
Yeah, wow, I'm gonna do it. Shooting your butt lasers at me, fool?
Yeah, flies sometimes shoot butt lasers at you.
Flies are jerks. Ow. Well, I'm starting off good.
Well, it's kind of hard with the controls because you only get like the 4 directions, and then they add like a little bit of momentum to your tears based on if you're moving to the side as you're shooting in one direction.
Yep.
Where they kind of like aim to the left or right.
Small rock in the basement.
I don't know what a small rock would help you with, but
Whatever, it's here. Ooh. mom's eye. Tears up.
Wow.
What does that do for... Oh.
What?
I shoot out the back.
Holy crap.
I now have mom's eye in the back of my head.
Ah! Mom's eyes in the back of your head.
Oh,
Damn it.
God damn it. And well, I've got, actually hers looks like it's in the front of my face. While my other one went to the back of my head.
Oh, that makes sense.
That was hard.
And it's very bizarre.
Ooh, there we go.
And it's very technical. The other thing with this game is that it has multiple endings. It has, I think 11 or 10?
What?
11? 11's a lucky number, so it probably has 11.
Oh yeah, because this guy's lucky.
And which really leaves the ending part of it open to interpretation in a way that's not all that helpful to us, you know, understanding how this is.
Lust? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I peep. It loves you.
It wants my body.
It can't have it though.
Nope.
Wow, that was
I can have her pill.
too bad.
I think this is a good one. Take it. Range down.
Wow.
Nope, that's a bad one.
Another bad pill.
I really just stop taking pills.
Stop eating strange things you find on the ground.
In the basement.
In the basement, yeah, specifically.
Especially if dropped by a creepy, hairy, pink girl thing that just really wants to eat you.
Yep.
The bean has appeared in the basement.
So we have this idea that Isaac obviously does not like his mom. Maybe at the point of just writing, maybe in general. We don't really know. We know that he's a young kid, though. And from my take on this, I mean, there's so many ways you could look at this. Just like any game or any other thing. My take on this, because I know that when I was a kid, I would make up all sorts of crazy realities, especially if I was in some kind of, like, punishment, because I always wanted to, you know, feel like what I was doing was right. I would always try to feel justice, make it seem like I am being injustice by being in trouble. So what this looks like to me is, this looks like a little kid who got punished by his mom, and is taking it out on her by making these comics. So the idea being that this game is not necessarily real, in the ideas of, you know, life or death and all that, but in fact,
I just got dog food.
no, that's dinner.
Yeah, and it said dog on it.
No, Michael, that's dinner.
Oh no, I'm gonna jump in the hole.
Oh no!
Hey, look, what should have happened?
It's especially notable with these little dream sequences. I have a story about this.
Go for it.
When I was a kid, I got in trouble with my parents, and it was a really big deal to me, and I thought that it was so stupid, and it was the dumbest thing ever, and I felt like there was no kind of justice in the world because of me being in my room, and I was told to be there for a long, long time, something that was very unbearable to me. Couldn't play with friends and stuff like that, and so I decided to lock myself in my closet as a form of, you know, self-punishment. And it was like, I wanted to try to, my goal, which was, you know, not very thought through, and also not realistic, my goal was to make them miss me by suffocating in my closet, which was not a possible thing, which I also knew was not possible. But regardless, I wanted to make it look like I was really in trouble, and this was their fault, like what kids do. And so, seeing these kinds of scrawlings in the middle totally remind me of when I was a kid.
Damn it!
That guy's
So bad. Alright.